Hi guys, welcome to my channel, Lighting Your Sunshine, where we like to shine a light within and empower ourselves. So, I didn't know what reading this was going to be about today, and as I came into my healing room, there was one card from the deck last night, which wasn't part of the reading at all, laying on the floor over there, right by the door as I entered. And the card was infamy. And so I've been seeing some kind of visions, and so I'm guessing Spirit wants to share a little bit of that. I also, so I saw that card, I got infamy, and so when I went to my card closet, the Divine Feminine stepped up, right? So we've got the Divine Feminine Oracle and Kuan Yin. So just all the feminine decks were like, whoosh, I'm like, all right, so we're gonna learn about this infamy. And yeah, we'll just read the back. We'll just start. It says, if you abandon your duty, all will speak endlessly of your shameful deed. And for one who has been honored, dishonor is worse than death. Ooh, that's intense. But let's just read it one more time and let that sink in. If you abandon your duty, all will speak endlessly of your shameful deed. And for one who has been honored, dishonor is worse than death. So I've been getting this vision of a whole county on fire. The whole county. And when I see this fire, it's going through all the land. And it's burning everything energetically. It's clearing this all out. And from the fire, which is what this kind of looks like to me, secrets are being released. All of those heavy, dense energies that they really wanted buried, they're coming up to light. And in this county, there's some pretty official people there. And, they have positions that they probably wouldn't want these secrets coming out. But they're coming, and Spirit's just saying, like, you can't hide things from Spirit. That's the thing, is this whole time they knew what was going on, but they wait for the perfect time. They wait for the lessons to be learned. They wait for everything. And infamy, I remember when I was a little bit younger, I thought infamous was a good word, right? It means that you are famous forever. No. Infamy is being known for something awful, right? Like, well, we got the Divine Feminines. So they're showing me. Okay, first they showed me John Lennon. That's the example that they wanted for that assassination. But now they're showing me more of like maybe a Selena, right? We're doing feminine energy. The feminines are stepping up for this. So let's just get into this reading. And the county message is specific for someone, but Spirit, the message for the collective, is this fire. This fire is going through everything energetically right now. Once you learn that lesson and you release and you don't need to retaliate, that's when the fire starts. So, let's see what cards come out. They're telling me 3. They're telling me 1 and some charms. Damn, I love readings. Okay. And some charms, they said. Oops, almost dropped them off. Okay. Let me just put the charms in the right way up. Ding, ding, ding. All right. So the first card that came out is Dakini. It says, the enlightened feminine. My gut instinct is wise beyond reason. I trust my intuition to guide me. So she's holding a wand. They're showing me the wand is of significance and this red ribbon. So there's what I'm seeing. They're telling me that this red ribbon, there's a, I think it's Chinese proverb where, and as I look down, every single charm I see is red. And there's a thin red line that connects everyone who's meant to be. It can twist and it can tangle and it can, you know, go wherever, but it's always connected and it always comes back to itself. And so I'm seeing this is not connected to anything. It's wrapped around her. It's binded her, and yeah. And so she's not even caring about this thread. She's got her wand. I feel like that is showing me the hermit energy, right? The old sage with the lantern. And it says to look within. I trust my gut instinct. It's wise beyond reason. And when you trust your gut instinct, you wake up and you go to the coolest places. One time, I woke up from a dream and they told me to get on a plane and go somewhere. And I did. And I ended up at my past life grave. And as I did that, the only thing I can explain, when you step on the land of where you've been before and you just breathe the air, there's something really, it's almost like an out of body kind of funny bone feeling experience. I don't know. It's like energies of times merging within yourself, and it's almost like a deja vu type feeling kind of thing, but not. So follow your gut instinct because it's going to take you to really cool places. It will always keep you protected and safe because we're talking about this infamy. So that's also what I'm getting is this red cord has been cut. It's not connected to anything. She has the power to choose whatever she wants. She does whatever she wants. Why? Because no one's in control of her except her, and she follows her own intuition. Nobody can wrap this around you and try to keep you trapped and stagnant if you're listening to your gut instinct. If you're getting a red flag, and like I say, I see so much red. We got red, 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 red. That's for you to interpret. So the next card that we have coming out is Our Lady of, I don't know this word. Our Lady of Guadalupe? It's the Empress of Protection. And it was in reverse though. And it's saying, I am safe and divinely protected. I am held in love at all times. Okay, so this one is, maybe you didn't trust your instinct and you did get burned. That's what they're showing me. They're showing me someone not trusting their instinct, and this allowed for the attachments, the being wrapped up, the false illusions, all I keep showing me is entrapment. It didn't stay forever though, because I feel like no matter what this card is, it's always going to go back. Especially when it says Empress of Protection, right? You had to go through, you had to get burned, you had to learn the lesson. How many times do you need to learn that lesson? And I just said that this weekend, I'm like, you've learned this lesson. You know it 100% through and through to the core. And so the universe is going to replay this one more time for you. If you take the bait, you're going to go through another cycle of that. This is now for you to say, no, thank you. This is not for me. I do not want this. My gut instinct is telling me to take off all these things that you've tried to contain and keep me submissive and suppressed and things like that. You're meant to go out. You're meant to follow your gut instinct, and it will take you on crazy journeys to magical places. A lot of the time in spirituality, people think that we're stuck in this fantasy land. But it is here, and you can tap into these energies and create that magic here on earth. So follow your own intuition. That's all I can say. Every reading, it will say that. So if you don't want to hear that anymore, you probably don't want to hear my readings, because that is the answer. It's scary there, though. And so in this, it's saying, what is written in the stars will be yours. You may confuse this thin red line of destiny with people, but it's not so much that the people are part of the destiny. It's the lessons and the soul's growth is what you really want. That's what we came here for. Earth is one of the densest places that we come. Earth is a school. Earth is a school for souls to come and practice out so many different scenarios. And, you know, some of it doesn't feel good. Some of it does, right? The whole thing is to learn from your mistakes and to keep growing and evolving and choosing love and moving forward. You could have been the darkest person in the past life, but, you know, if you had a moment that changed your soul, oh, sorry, confirmation coming. You have the opportunity over and over again to change and choose better, to choose yourself. Doesn't matter if you didn't learn it this cycle, the cycle's going to continue until it's, yeah. The outcome might change. That's what they're telling me. The outcome will change. So if you had completed it in this cycle, maybe you would have went this way and got these things, but you didn't. So then it went here, and then you learned it, and now you don't get these things. Those things are gone. They've gone off into their thing. But now you got whatever this match is now for you. So let's say this is the red cord of like twin flame soulmates type energy, soulmates. You have so many soulmates, right? So maybe you would have grown in with this person and gone this way, but now they're showing new. There's like whatever you are at and your level is kind of the people that are in your energy. Let's move on to the next one. Then we got Shekinah, the presence of the divine feminine. At the center of everything, there is light, and I am that light. And she's glowing. She's going through a glow up. She just has... They're showing me a very calm, calm presence. As I said, things are on fire. Everything around her is on fire. And at the core, she's so calm and she's so at peace. Because this fire that goes energetically and burns everything, it does. It burns everything. It's almost like a forest fire. Unfortunately, it kills all the dead trees, right? Clears that all up, but it also does the other things that we don't need to focus on right now. So this is going to go through, and it's going to, whatever is hidden, whatever is in the dark is coming to light. Things are being so cleared right now. Oh, they just... All right, so a spirit guide just came through. And they're telling... Oh, okay, so they do the work. They're the ones that do the fire. All right. They're saying that to move on to this one, and it is sound the fierce flute. And that's it. They're just waiting there. And there's nothing malicious about this energy exchange. It is their purpose. This guide's purpose, that's what they're here to do. They're here to transmute dense energies of this earth, and they are meant to balance and restore Earth's lands. And so the more and more that things happen, right, there's just certain, think about it, especially war. There's just certain places that have been tagged by war over and over and over and over. Think about the energetic frequencies of those lands. Those are the lands that are being cleared out. It's the people who, like I say, it's just hidden secrets. So what do you do when this cleanse comes? Well, you're sitting in your beauty. Why? Because you're having this glow up. You got hurt, but you learned the lesson. What's written in the stars will always be for you. If you're meant to be abundant and prosperous and, you know, you have a purpose to share, that is going to happen. Nobody can stop that from you unless you choose to go down this other path. If you choose infamy. All this has to tie back to infamy. So let's wrap this into that. This doesn't have anything to do with you. They're just going to tell me pay attention lately, because people that have been held in high honor are going to fall from grace, and they are going to disappoint you. Some of them you're going to be like, I expect it. You know, they're always there in that energy. And now it's just going to put a face to it. There's going to be so much evidence. So much evidence. And yeah. All right. So trust your gut instinct. They're telling me this. That these people, once this fire kind of comes, once the secrets start coming out, be aware of them coming back with the false mask, pretending to be on your side. It's interesting. When Spirit tells me to watch out, remember there was one retrograde. And they're like, pay attention to who comes back this retrograde. And 2 people did. And they were both part of the same group. And I didn't accept the one, but I accepted the other. And I knew, because I'm not dumb. But yeah, no, they didn't change. They didn't learn. They didn't grow. And so I had to let that go. And then also recently, they've been telling me, pay attention who's coming back again, right? Because once those cords are severed, and that's what they're showing me, it's just energetic cords. Once you sever cords from someone, pay attention to who latches on right after. Because sometimes you don't even know who's attached to you and feeding off, and who needs this, whoever chose this really crummy path, who's now going to come to you for forgiveness, but not genuinely mean it. They just want their ass saved from this cleansing fire that's revealing everything. So you stay in your beauty, you stay in that, right? There is judgment has been called on so many places. I wish I knew more about the planetary aspects, but that's my friend. So I got a couple questions for her, because they keep showing me that this is a Jupiter thing. And she sent me a little bit of information. See, I don't follow that stuff. As when I first started out, I was always curious, but I find that there's a lot of people, you can work with the moon. You don't have to though. Really, just raise your vibration. Make yourself powerful. Be aware, don't be dumb and naive. And yeah, all of this. So the charms are saying, the end of the frozen period is done. You have this compass and the star is guiding you. Everyone has a star. And now they're telling me to go back to this. There's tons of stars on here. You are divinely guided by lots of spirit guides, but they're also saying you have one personal guiding star for you that leads your heart to the right place. I'm seeing taking back power Okay, now they're showing me a ski slope, like a black diamond run. Okay. That's the, okay. Now that you have taken your power back, they're really emphasizing that these cycles are going to try to trap you one more time. I just love it. I feel like I just talked about this weekend and it's coming out. It's just I love that so many people are waking up and connected to this empowerment at this time. Scamper Toes, do you want to hop up? Come here. You're clicking and clacking. Okay, you go to your bed. Go to your bed and you can have that. Okay, there's one star guiding us all, and the only one that is important, they're showing me, is this one. Following the one, your gut instinct that is guiding you and leading you. These are all guides they're telling me. This is your gut intuition pulling you, and this is your heart energy. This is your fire. I'm just seeing tons of fire. I am. There's a cleanse coming. Sweeping counties, like huge sections of land at a time. And as it does that, you know, even if you're like trying to hide something in the basement, like it's coming to light. 'Cause like I said, it's one whole county. Like there's no way to avoid it. So the basement secrets are coming up. And from this, let's read it one more time from the basement secrets. If you abandon your duty and you speak endlessly of, all will speak endlessly of your shameful deeds. And for one who has been honored, dishonor is worse than death. And that's what they also show, is like a lot of people of high-ranking official positions who you think are people that are meant to help you have secret lives that are coming to the surface, and you're going to be sideswiped. You're going to be like, what? Like firefighters and psychologists and doctors are supposed to help me, you know? That kind of stuff. So it's going to be a shock. It's going to, there will be a fall from grace. But if you don't have those secrets, that fire is going to reveal the beauty. It's going to reveal, oh my gosh, guys, sorry. Okay, so when I came over there was infamy, and every card was put away. I cleaned my table, and there was only one card left over from yesterday's reading, which was the Rebirth card, right? If you don't have those secrets, this fire is going to come, and it's going to cleanse everything, and it's going to reveal the peacock. It's going to reveal the beauty. There's going to be a rebirth. And so they're saying, oops, I grabbed to read it again. For one who is born, death is certain. For one who has died, birth is certain. Since you cannot avoid either fate, you should not lament it. The message today really is just, and the divine feminine is stepping up to this. The divine feminine is like, what is the divine feminine? They're opening up the gates. Whichever energy places are supposed to go, I keep talking about this split. It's happening. And that's what the divine feminine's coming in. There's this fire. There's these spirit guides. They've heard the fierce sound. They've heard the judgment call. They're coming and cleansing. Like I say, counties at a time. Hidden basement secrets are coming. There's going to be evidence brought into things soon that is just, it's going to make people mad. It's going to make people so mad. But karma is going to play out however karma is meant to play out. Whatever the energies that release after this fire, Can't say. Some places, like I said, there's been wars on there so many times. There's a lot of heavy, dense energy. It's time to clear it up. And they told me it already started. It's already started, so okay, we'll let them do their job. If you're feeling today intensity, remember to drink your water, ground yourself. These energies that are coming, if anything hidden is coming up and out, to be let go. Let it go, let it flow, right? If you need to cry, cry. That's an energetic release. There's just so many things that you might be like, what's wrong with me? If you can take it slow and not take on any extra responsibility, that would be the easiest, right? Because then you can just really let it flow. Take spiritual baths and call in your guides, protect yourself, right? Be in your bubble. Music always helps. She's playing she's playing the, oh shoot, what is that? Harp. It's a harp, Coopy-Doo. It's a harp. You gonna hop up? We got a harp and a flute. Coopy-Doo. And so, yeah. I'm hearing classical music at the moment. I listen to classical music when I'm driving on the busy roads. Where I live, there's like super congested, accidents all the time. And I just listen to my classical music. It's peaceful all the time. They're telling me the importance of string music. And then they showed me back to this one. Something about strings and connections. They want you to know, always follow yours. What's meant to be in the stars will be yours. But this thread of being attached to old karmic soulmates isn't beneficial. And you're allowed to cut those cords. And, cut that cord and maybe you can play some music with it or learn from it. But the flute has been called. It is the light. Everything's on fire, right? The light. If you are of light, you can handle the fire. If you're not, it's going to be very uncomfortable. There will be a rebirth, but there will also be a little bit of false masks and infamy happening. Paris is burning. Look, that was one of the charms. We'll put it on the infamy card. I gotta go look into that. There's spiritual meaning of Paris is burning. That was the last charm I just didn't look into, but that makes sense. So that's the reading today. I feel like I got so much to learn from this still. I'm gonna go out into my day and just be aware that right now there's this solar purge happening. Things are on fire. Things are burning. Let go all the things. There might even be some memories that come back that are just so intense. Just let it go. It's being burnt out of your energetic field. It's being released from the land. The divine feminine, they're taking it back. They're taking all this awful energy and they are going to transmute it into love. That's beautiful. Okay, that's the reading. Bye, guys.